The simple zigzag pattern isn't the only pattern an alkane can adopt. Let's think about a 3-carbon alkane, so propane. Most of the hydrogens are unmarked here. Remove one of the end hydrogens, and that's where we're going to put the rest of the molecule, whatever it may be. Now it's called propyl. Propyl can differ in the location of one of its carbons. So next, at the other end, we will remove a carbon. The question is, where shall we put it back? And we now have two choices. Firstly, we could put it back where it came from, and that is at the new terminal carbon of the section coloured in blue. That would be called NPR, where N stands for normal and PR stands for propyl. Note here that CH3 and Me are interchangeable terms. Me represents methyl, which is another way of saying CH3. Where else could we put this carbon back? We can also place it back one carbon in from this terminal blue carbon. This will be described in the abbreviation as IPR. The I stands for iso, and PR again stands for propyl. Moving from a 3-carbon alkane now to a 4-carbon alkane, we have even more choice to consider. The 4-carbon alkane is called butane. Remove one of the end hydrogens, and that is where we would attach the rest of the molecule. So now it's called butyl. There are a number of possible versions of butyl. At the other end, we will remove a carbon and contemplate where we're going to put it back. There are now 3 choices available. Firstly, again, we can put it back where it came from, and that's on the blue terminal carbon. This is again N for normal, Bu, or butyl. The second location we can return the carbon to is one carbon in from the blue terminal carbon. This will be I for iso, Bu, or butyl. The last possibility here would be to place the carbon on the carbon one carbon in from the attachment location. This is called SBU, or sec butyl, with sec standing for secondary. What else can we do with the 4-carbon unit? Well, the butyl group can vary by the location of 2 of its carbons. So now let's reposition 2 carbons and see what happens. Here is the butyl unit. Let's remove those 2 carbons. Now, where shall we put them back? Well, we will return them one carbon in from the attachment. This is called TBU, or tert butyl. The tert stands for tertiary. In summary, iso is one carbon in from the blue terminal carbon, whilst sec and tert are one carbon in from the attachment.